Hello. Cheers everyone for tagging us. Thanks Leona and Chris.
Yeah.
And welcome to 2 Feet Forward Shed.
The man cave.
Or the man cave, yeah, where Austin hides. First of all, thank you for tagging us. We've been tagged before, but we're very new to YouTube then and we're a bit nervous to do it, so this time we can't really back out.
Yeah, sorry about that, Roger and Diane.
Right, so I'm going to do 5 things in my backpack, but I'm not going to do the standard 5 things. Well, not standard. I'm going to do my 5 favourite things because we all know we need to keep warm, cover shelter, keep ourselves fed, keep dry, etc. So I'm definitely not doing that sort of one. So my number 1 item in my bag, which might not be a surprise to anybody, is wine. If I can take wine, I will take wine, because sometimes you're trapped in a tent and it's nice just to chill out with a glass of wine, and I like drinking wine. So number 1, wine. My second item, which is my second favourite thing in my backpack, is chocolate. You might often see me wandering down a trail and can't talk because I've got chocolate in my mouth. So chocolate, this is like Lidl's 30p dark chocolate. The whole bar is 500 calories, that's a meal for me, that's lovely. So, chocolate. My third item, what was my third item? I remember it. My third item, my third item is my hip flask.
There's a theme going on here.
Yeah. The reason I take hip flask is if I run out of wine. Sometimes you can't carry enough wine. The next item inside my backpack is, this is an unusual one, so something I found a few months ago, which I thought was better than, I used to take baby wipes with me to clean, and I've discovered these things. They're not after 8 mints or anything, or not extra strong mints, tiny little compressed tissues, and all you do is you get a bit of water, drop them in, and they turn into a lovely wet wipe. And to go with that, I bought soap flakes. So wet towel, soap flake, nice wash, ever so light, really cheap. Got these off Amazon, but they're great. They're called expanding towels, I think, and these are just called little hand soap flakes. So that's my 4th luxury item. There you go, clean all the coal off my hands. I was filling up the fire earlier. Okay. My last luxury item isn't in my backpack. It is. Sorry, darling.
Sorry.
Oh, I've got one on it. Is this the 4th? Yeah. It is my backpack. Because before we went to Switzerland, I was really struggling to get the weight down for our trip, and my pack was weighing more than 17 kilos. And I only weigh 50 something kilos myself, and they all say, oh, not more than 20% of your weight, or even quarter max. So I thought I needed to get my pack down, and when I weighed my old pack, my Deuter, that weighs more than 2 kilos empty, which I think is a hell of a lot of weight empty, but it is a really comfy pack. Great for a 1 overnighter, I don't mind that extra weight, but 5 days worth of food, I had to get the weight down. So I decided to spend all the money in my bank account and buy myself a Arc Hall Z-Packs backpack, which weighs just over 500 grams empty, which is amazing, which means I can now carry an extra bottle of wine.
It's 5, isn't it?
Oh, is it 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's one more item. Can
Well,
I have a 6th item,
well, the
please?
flask and the wine are in that alcohol bracket.
All right. My last item, which is a really hilarious item, is something called a Snore Mender. I won't get it out of the box because some people might gag if they see things like this. I know people like grossed out at like false teeth and things. So this I wear at night so that me and Austin can share a tent. Otherwise we wouldn't be able to winter camp anymore because we kept arguing in the night because I'm keeping him awake. So this costs 56 quid for something that I have to put in my mouth at night, and it actually does stop me snoring apparently. Austin has a wonderful night's sleep now, don't you, Austin? Well, a bit better than before.
I've done it for 20.
Unless I manage to spit it out in the middle of the night. But yeah, so my Snore Mender is an absolute must. We actually got 10 miles from our house on one of our camps, and I was like, oh gosh, I forgot the Snore Mender. I said, oh, we'll have to. I said, no, turn around. We're going home. Otherwise, we'll probably be divorced by the end of the weekend. So that is a really essential item in my pack. And I suppose Austin's turn now.
Right, I'll have a go at mine. Hello guys, my turn for my five things that I've always got in my rucksack. So thank you, Chris and Leona. I do love your videos, by the way. And I did love Backpacks and Bruce's comment about your arms. Yeah, right, my 5 things. This will come as no surprise. The first one is, oh, cover's come off, is my Mavic Pro. Since I got this, or since we got this, it has, telephone. Cut. Right, we're back before we were so rudely interrupted. Yeah, my drone, or our drone. Since I got this, it's made such a difference to the videos. Just, you don't have to put much footage in. But it's been absolutely brilliant. Probably the best money we've spent. And I'm, so happy with this thing. So, number 1 is the drone. But I wish it was a Mavic Air now, in a way, because that's so much smaller and lighter. Because this is a fair old lump, because I do carry it like that with all its batteries, and it's not small, but well worth it. Okay, my second favourite, and I've always got 2 of these hats. This is a Sherpa hat. It's a real wool hat, and that's the important bit for me. It's got to be wool. You know, you can go out in heavy rain, it'll be soaking wet, you don't even notice it because it still keeps you warm. So I adore my hats, and I know Backpacks and Bruises will know what I'm talking about. Hats. Okay, third item, you will always see this clipped onto my backpack. This is my old GPS. Lucy bought me this years ago when I used to mountain bike, and it hasn't even got OS mapping on it, it's just the topographical, because to be honest I'm too tight to spend 200 quid to upgrade it to OS when I could buy a new one for about 350 quid and have it all in, and the new one. But with this, obviously it tells you your altitude, your north, south, everything. It tells you your grid reference, but the main thing is I always have it on. It follows me from the car to wherever we go, so if anything goes wrong I can just follow it back, or you can get a rough idea of where you are by following parallel to a track you've taken. And it has got us out of trouble without getting a map and compass out. It's quite a few times, and it's never broken down. This is 10 years old. It takes just 2 AA batteries, which last for normally 2 days they'll last me if you turn it off at night. But I use these batteries, which are Eneloop Pro rechargeables. They're about the best ones I've found, apart from if you can find lithium ones, which I don't trust. So these are brilliant, Eneloop Pro. So yeah, item number 3, my Garmin sat nav. I love it. I can't decide between these 2 for my 4th thing, because these are always in my backpack. One is a Bluetooth speaker, and the other is this light. Now, this is just off something like Banggood or something like that. You've got different settings, but it's 100% waterproof. You can throw it in the bottom of a stream and light it up, and it, well, I've tried it. Bit pointless, I know, but if you drop it, it'll always work. It's 100% waterproof. It's also a 2000 mAh power bank, should you need it. And the light is brilliant on it. It lights a bothy up brilliantly. So between those 2, I suppose because I've always got my head torch, I'll have to say the Bluetooth speaker. I've got to have music when we're out, and you can't always get the internet or or the radio doesn't work sometimes, same with Bluetooth speaker. And last but not least, my very favourite item of clothing that is always in my backpack, even in the summer normally, is my Montaigne Prism jacket. I love this jacket. It is brilliant. It's made of Primaloft, so it can get soaking wet, and like the wool, it still keeps you warm. But you'll see me in some of the old videos in the winter, I'll just throw this on over my waterproof because it's too cold, and this does its job every time. It's got a fantastic hood. This is the older design, so it's not as, it's not quite as advanced as the new ones with the tags coming inside and stuff to tighten the hood. But the hood fits brilliantly, and yeah, that's always in my backpack. So, yeah, they're my 5 items. Now we've got to nominate. And we don't know who to nominate. This is a hard one. So I'm going to stick close to home, and I'm going to say Scott from Explorer Buddies, because I love watching him talk in front of the camera. He always makes me giggle, and he's well into his gear now. So I'm going to say you, Scott. And the other one I'm going to cheat on, and he doesn't vlog on YouTube, but he does do a blog, and that's Peter Allen. So next time we're out, Peter, I'm going to get you in front of the camera, and you can tell me the 5 items that are always in your pack, and I know your camera's going to be one of them. So is that good enough? Is it 2 or 3?
I think it
3. It was 3. Max from Hike Camp.
Yes.
In America. We've
yeah.
Been having some great chats with Max, and obviously he knows all the people in the sort of YouTube community. And he follows loads of people that know us, and we know them. So yeah, Max, you're on. What 5 items are always in your backpack? Or have you done it? I don't know. So if you have, I'll think of someone else next time. So thank you very much. We've just got back from the Brecon Beacons today. Oh, sorry, not the Brecon Beacons, the Black Mountains.
Well, it is in the Brecon Beacons, but
yeah.
it's the Black Mountains.
Well, we went to Grinfor Reservoir, Grinvale, and we met some wonderful people. Sister Jane, Sister Jane, Steve and Kathy,
Paul and Ashley.
Yeah, Paul and Ashley,
And
Chris and Georgia. And of course we met up with James Cox, who got in contact with us.
And we had 2 other friends we met in the Bovey.
And we met a couple of lads, Ben and George. So yeah, Sister Jane and what was the other one? Gamer, something I can't remember. So yeah, brilliant trip. Snow and everything, so we'll put that up soon. So yeah, cheers everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers. And thank you very much, and we will see you soon. Bye.